Hello, everybody. My name is Summerill. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Seattle, Washington. I was originally born in San Diego, California, but since my dad is in the Marines, I moved around a lot. I lived in probably 7 different places around Southern California before moving up to Washington when I was 10. And when I lived in Washington, I moved around a few different places. One place was Whidbey Island, Washington. It's the biggest island in the continental U.S. And then I lived in Seattle, Washington for a little bit. When I was 20, my cousin told me about Full Sail and told me to come out here. When I graduated, I really had no clue what I wanted to do. Um, so I spent a year of my time at a community college taking general education classes, just trying to kill time and maybe figure out what I want to do. After a year, I still had no idea. So I had an idea to go to the Art Institute of Seattle and pursue something there. I'm a musician, I play guitar, so I wanted to do something in the music field that was probably more realistic than joining a band and trying to pursue that. So I figured maybe learning how to become an audio engineer would be more beneficial to me. So before I enrolled at Art Institute of Seattle, my cousin actually told me about Full Sail and told me that it was a more renowned school and that he felt it'd be better for my education in the long run to come here. So it was around that time my dad actually got orders to move to South Carolina, and so everything kind of worked out. I ended up coming here, and I've been here since September. I had no prior knowledge to mixing or recording or any of that before I came here, so I was kind of coming out here on a limb, pursuing this, and it turns out that I love it. I can't get enough of it, and I love everything about this school, except for some of the classes like public speaking. I don't particularly care for that, but that's why I'm taking this online. I hate speaking in front of people, and I felt like doing this class online would be a lot easier, but it turns out it's not. This is probably my fourth or fifth take on this video. One of my biggest, I wouldn't say fears in front of talking or for talking in front of people, but one thing I just don't like is that I don't have confidence in myself when I talk in front of people because I tend to mess up, and sometimes I'll talk too fast and stumble over my words, stutter, and then I see people laughing, which makes me laugh, and it's just one of those cycles that doesn't end, and it just never turns out well. So I personally don't like public speaking. I'll do it, but it's not my first choice. One thing I can do to overcome this is I feel like just repetition. One thing I learned from playing guitar for 7 years is that the more you do something, the better you get at it. And I used to hate playing guitar in front of people. I used to be a really harsh critic on myself, and if I messed up, I would just get really embarrassed. And I made it obvious around or to the people I was around that I messed up, and it wasn't good. So I kept playing in front of people, and I learned to loosen up and have confidence. And now it's no big deal for me. But I feel like if I applied that to my public speaking, then I wouldn't have or such a hard time talking in front of people like I am now. So that is basically me in a nutshell. Um, Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found me somewhat interesting. And yeah.